talk about um, the features that went live for Qwary in 2023. And this is December, and the last day. This is the last webinar for 2023. So that's why we are recapping all the major features that went live in 2023. And the agenda of this presentation will be the first. We'll give you presentation on those 5 major features, and we'll give you product demo. Towards the end, we'll give you product demo on each of that feature if you are interested. I will be the hosting this webinar today. My name is Manoj, and I'm a founder of Qwary. Let me access this. Okay. So before we talk about 2023, let's talk about 2022. So in 2022, if you're using Qwary, you were using Qwary for managing customer feedback. So Qwary was helping you connect with your customers, speak to them. You were using Qwary to speak to your customer in the form of surveys. Those surveys were customer, product, marketing survey. And in result of that survey interaction, we gave you actionable insight. The insights were leading towards achieving customer satisfaction, increasing loyalty, and we also gave you insights around your customer sentiment. We helped you speak to your customer and on all the business channel, whether it was email, SMS, website, web, social media, mobile app, so on. You also use Qwary to close the feedback loop with your customer. We had our own ticketing system that you use to follow up with the unhappy customers. And you also can leverage our integration with Zendesk and Freshdesk to create a ticket for your customer service team. So when somebody was not happy, you did extra effort to retain those customers through our integrations. So that is what we had in 2022. In 2023, we made major upgrades. We made major upgrades to platform for product team. So if you are product marketing manager, if you are product developer, UI developer, UX designer, we introduce a lot of features that you may feel attracted to using that for your product. We introduce session recording, Heatmap, conversion funnel, prototype testing, and product and website banners. Now, how each of these features aligns with your business objective, I'll touch base in a few seconds, but this is what we launched today. These are our major features that went live. So now with in 2023, with Qwary, you can unleash your brand's true potential by achieving these objectives for your brand. You can reduce churn, you can achieve higher product adoption, you can increase conversion rate, conduct concept and usability testing. You can do all of that. You can achieve this objective using either few of our features like running a targeted service. You can conduct closed feedback loop. You can also do session recording where you can replay user sessions with your users sessions. You can also check out Heatmap. You can also do conversion funnel, check out conversion funnel, banners, and we also do prototype testing on your Figma design, InVision, Adobe designs. So using this prototype testing, you can plug in your Figma design prototypes, and you can conduct video interviews and focus group studies using our prototype testing software. So if your objective is to improve product adoption, how some of our features in 2023 aligns with that objective, I'll touch base that here. If you are running a targeted survey, using targeted survey, you can identify the pain points the customer have. You can understand your customer's expectation. You can leverage conversion funnel to identify drop-off points and optimize the customer onboarding. You can use session recording to observe your user interaction and deliver a better user experience. You can use visualizing Heatmap to visualize your user engagement and optimize your website layouts. Now, by working, so these are the insights that we are giving you. These are the questions that we are answering through our feature that we have developed. You need to incorporate this design and ideas into your product and your marketing strategy so that you can achieve higher product adoption. And you can do that using our either through targeted survey, conversion funnel, session recording, and Heatmap. if your objective is to improve conversion rate, this is something we launched recently in November. It's a conversion funnel where you can once you have SDK installed on your website and product, will give you insights on the customer engagement, where they are dropping off and losing interest. You can use that information to optimize the funnel. You can also use session recording to understand the user behavior and usability issues. One good thing about Qwary is because we offer conversion funnel and second session recording, we are giving you much more information than you can get from Mixpanel and Google Analytics. We are not analytical software, but we are also giving you information on what led to customer to drop in between the funnel. Because we have session recording, you can replay the user session that has dropped from one step, stage one, each stage of the funnel. If they have dropped in between, you can analyze the user sessions, and that will help you optimize your conversion, optimize your pages to improve your conversion rate. And you can also see Heatmap. You can also use Heatmap to engage, to find out what are the hotspots on your web pages and product, and you can use that information to optimize your page layouts. And this will eventually help you improve your conversion rate for your product. You can also use Qwary for reducing customer churn. In 2023, in 2022 we already had website survey. We did one more launch for targeted survey, where you can now launch. You can do targeted survey, website surveys using our events. Once you have our SDK installed, we listen to all of your user events that are when customers are interacting with your product. We events are getting triggered as a result of that interaction. And when the events are triggered, you can do a targeted survey, show targeted survey to your customer. This will help you identify the pain points and help you measure the satisfaction of your customer. It also you can also leverage conversion funnel to analyze each stage of the funnel, and you can use that information to optimize the engagement. You can use session recording to understand the user behavior and spot any usability issues. And we already had a closed feedback loop, which you can leverage to do the customer follow-up. And if the customer is not happy, this is the last bit of resort on holding on to that customer before they move on. So this is using closed feedback loop. We have a native case management system, and we also integrate with Zendesk, Freshdesk, and so on. So the announcement we did in 2023, if you go back in 2022, in 2022 we were helping you connect with your customer and get their feedback. In 2023, after all this new feature that we have introduced, now we are going beyond that. Now Qwary has become a bridge between your product, market, and your customer. We are giving you, as soon as you have SDK installed on your website and on your product, we are listening to all entire interaction that customer is having in the form of session recording, Heatmap data, conversion funnel, and plus we already had a customer feedback data. So now using this information, and if you are managing any product for your company, you are making decisions every day. You are making decisions about what features to launch, how we are going to reach your target audience, any new marketing strategy, and what are your which target audience is sticking more with your product. Now with Qwary, because we are listening to all the interaction, you can make the decisions not on assumptions. You can make the decision on fact and on the data. With Qwary Heatmap analysis, just by optimizing the CTAs on your landing pages, you can achieve more than 13% higher conversion rate. You can achieve 15 to 35% increase in customer satisfaction. These are for products who are continuously optimizing their user experience. They achieve higher customer satisfaction. And 80% of the customer leading customer experience, and they outperform their competition in revenue. If you are managing your customer experience end to end, you see higher results, better results in the revenue when you are managing that using Qwary. So this is what we had launched in 2023. Now what's coming in 2024? In 2024, our main focus is going to be around AI. So today, if you're using Qwary, AI is not old news. We are already giving you some sort of AI in the form of customer sentiment, text AI, auto tagging, which is helping you reduce effort in analyzing this feedback. But in 2024, the AI upgrades that we are planning for Qwary is going to go beyond our basic needs. Like we will go beyond summarizing the responses. One of the things that we are learning from our interaction with startup founders, they don't have the resources to manage and run programs for product experience and customer experience. But the reality is the 70 to 90% of the startup go under the business because they don't do that. They just focus on building product. They don't focus on delivering the better user experience. So that's where we are seeing opportunity to use application of AI. What we are planning to do is we are planning to automate the application, the launch of the CX programs and product experience program. We want to create a playbooks and use AI there. That is where our main focus is going to be. We are also launching our bi-directional. We have launched a beta version of bi-directional integration with Salesforce, Snowflake, Zendesk, and Freshdesk. These are the minor upgrades. We'll keep doing that. But our center focus for 2024 is going to be around AI. That's where we'll focus more on. Before we get into product demo, I would like to give you some, I'll share some news. We are going to be live on Product Hunt we're planning to do that in January. So hopefully we can count on you guys to when we do the Product Hunt launch. And also we are running affiliate programs. If you're interested and if you want to refer Qwary to your friends and colleague, we also offer 20% of the referral programs for referring us to your friend and colleague. So that is from the presentation. I will show you in the product demo. I'll show you actual product and what we have built there. So let me go to my. Let me turn off my video. Let me see if you guys can see. Give me 1 second. I'm just closing. Let me share the right tab. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see my project page. Yes, that is correct. You guys can see my project page. Okay. So first, I will touch base on the targeted surveys. So on the targeted survey, today when you log into our project or when you log into Qwary, you are landing on this project page. When you click on this burger menu, you have event section. Now, when you click on this event section, now these events are, once you install our SDK on your website, these events are the result of your user interaction and their actions with your website and product. We support two types of event. There's auto event and manual event. Auto event is a result of what SDK is. SDK is doing all the work for you. Manual trigger is where you can trigger from your website. When we have a help guide, you can go to our help guide and see how we can trigger manual trigger. But I'm going to show you this auto trigger event. In auto trigger event, you can define the criteria for triggering this event. It can be on all pages, or you can grow and more granular and create more rules around URL criteria on what pages you want to have this events get triggered. You can also specify if you want to trigger this event when somebody is spending on the page for, let's say, 5 seconds, if they have visited the page more than 2 times, and if they have scrolled 60% of the page, or if you have a higher drop rate, you also want to conduct a website survey, dedicated website survey when user is about to exit the page, and we also support that through auto trigger event. Once this event is created, you can see the usage. You can see the hourly usage, 24-hour usage, 7-day usage, and you can also see the projects that are associated with these events. Now here you can see when we created, there was no option to associate this. I'll show you how you can associate these events with the project. So now your event is created, and You can go to projects page again. So when you are when you click on create project now, earlier in 2022 we only had one option, survey. Now we have introduced in 2023, we introduced 4 more options for project type: is in product feedback, concept and usability testing, session recording, and product banners. Now let me highlight walk you through in product feedback is as a result of targeted event, you want to show a website survey or you want to run an email survey, you can use in product feedback. Concept and usability testing for for conducting prototype testing. Session recording, if you have this enabled with the session recording project type, you get in the inside you get session recording. Heatmap is already included, and you also have access to conversion funnel. And product banner is just for engaging with your audience. Like if you want to invite them, you want to make some announcement and invite them to webinar, you can use these banners. For let me show you this in product feedback. Example, I'm just going to. I haven't done anything here, but now you can see for input of feedback, when you do go to input of feedback in share option, you have. Let me pick the existing one, so that will be right way to show you. Okay, let me show this Qwary integration. So for in product feedback, when you are selecting this option and SDK is installed, you can launch there as a micro survey, launch with a button, or as a prompt, or as a banner. You can all define the role. Now here you are the event that we have created. You can select that event. You can select as many events that you need. You can see whether the event is set, whether the number of occurrences of that event happened. You want to just have this show when the first time it happens or last time it happens, or if it's not known. Okay, you can create as many of the event triggers here and assign that to this in product survey. Plus, on top of that, you want to do only the focused survey, a targeted survey, and you want to define the audience role. If you have a customer profile metadata, you can also define like information like if they have done web session more than 2 times, 3 times, only for somebody is only subscribed to a certain subscription plan, and you want to only do the dedicated survey for them. You can assign. You can. We also support the custom parameters. Sorry. So if you have created a custom contact parameters, you can use that parameter to create an audience role on top of them. So if you can understand, because we support the audience role, you can do very focused study on your. You can launch very focused survey on your audience. And then there is a frequency and reconnect. Like if you how frequent you want to show this. You don't want to flood this survey to your audience. That sometimes leads to spamming your users. So we also give you some configurations on how when you want to connect back again if they haven't replied to the survey. You can start sending immediately or start on specific date. Once you're ready, click on publish. Now this is already published. I'm already collecting this. When you are on the in product survey, the insight that you get, unlike our customer feedback survey, you don't have you have access to similar insight, because this is very similar to website survey. You get, if you have NPS question, you get NPS insight. If you have like open text feedback, you can get sentiments, topics, and so on. So the insight here is not changing. Insight is very similar to the only change we made in 2023 here is we let you whatever survey feedback insight that you're getting from our traditional survey. Sorry, but with the in product survey, you can do very targeted survey. You can launch very targeted survey using that. That's the only change we made in 2023. So that's for events and website survey. Next, we'll talk about session recording. I already have some of this sample created. So when you create a session recording project, select a session recording project type. Similarly, you can define um, the audience, the triggers, the event trigger. You can associate like you want to have this session recording enabled only after certain users interaction. You can define that in trigger. You can also define your audience pool. But if you want to enable recording for entire users, for all the users, you don't need to define this. Rest of the things is very similar to what you saw in product survey. And when you're ready, click on publish. And this is where we are giving you a lot of information. If you are creating a session recording project from us, think of that you already are using Qwary for collecting feedback. So you are doing customer surveys, product survey, marketing survey. We have information on your customer. Now, because of our extension of session recording and Heatmap, when you are analyzing your contacts and analyzing the journey of your customer through in the contact profile, we are also logging what all user interaction they had, and you can replay those user sessions along with all the customer engagement metrics and customer satisfaction metrics. I'll show you that towards the end. So with the session recording inside, when you're launching the session recording, you can see high level on this. This inside is different than what you can see in traditional survey. Because we are not asking any question, we are recording the session. So we have information about the user engagement. So number of sessions, where you're getting your sessions from, average pages per session, their engagement time, average time spent, their engagement trend over a period of time, what are the top pages. So we also record where you're getting where you're getting your traffic from on that pages, whether you're going for Google or internal pages or your paid advertisements, so on. You can see the engagement. You can also check out the reach click. This is very important if your goal is to optimize your content for your website. Reach click is where your user misunderstands some part of your text or image and think that's a clickable. Reach click is where you need to improve on. So reach click breakdown is going to tell you which pages are getting more reach clicks and their trends. We also log all the errors happen on those pages. You can check those errors, UI errors, and their trends, and you can high level check out their what recent error log happened. And in the geo map, you can also check out where you're getting these sessions from. Now, on all this widget that I talked about, one good thing about Qwary is because we are logging, also collecting and creating behind the scene a heat map, you can, and also the recordings, view recording. If you want to see the recordings that had visited these top pages, and you want to do that, you click on this, and that will give you only the session recording that has visited the homepage for my website. Similarly, if you want to check out the heat map, same way you can check out the heat map of that page and click on that. And this same options are available on, like if you want to see where you are getting most engagement and you want to analyze the user sessions from the traffic, you can either go to session recording heat map from here. On this filter, high level, I'll just talk about this filter are very powerful if you know how to use it. If you are using these filters, you can do very segmentation study on the user interactions, the sessions, heat map, and conversion funnel. So you can select the user actions, like if you want to do number of interactions, visits, reach click, error, if the number of input they have entered, the media they have interacted with on your pages. And you can use that. You can define these filters on your session recording project. You can do very segmented study on your data. This is helping you understand your customer better, so you can build more marketable products. And the learning and engagement is very important. This filter is going to help you understand which users are getting more engaged versus your audience, other audience. And this is where you can use filters in more dynamically. You can also use filters for variables like where you're getting traffic from. If you are running any marketing campaign and ad campaign, you can also define a rule around that campaign. You can also define the client browser, the window size, and other information. If you also have a contact parameters, or you are passing survey variables to us, you can use that information to do segmentation study on this data. You can also you can also create filters on response metadata, where you can create filters on the plan, the contact parameters, and other contact custom parameters. That, like, if you want to do just study on the traffic coming from US versus traffic coming from India, you can create those filters in this filters metadata. Now let's go to recordings. In recordings, you can, let me not show the real customer, but let me show you the blog users. So in recording, you can replay. So when you go to recording, this is where you can replay your user sessions. You can replay the sessions. And you can, if you want to just skim through and fast track that, you can do that. You can also define the speed. You can see their session live in replay. You can also, if there's errors, you can see their errors. Their errors will show up here. If they had any rich click part of the user session, that information is also available here. If they are selecting certain part of the page, if they're resizing the windows, if there's a video on the page and they're playing that video, that information is also available here in this section. Other information is also available, like the response details and the participant informations. Now, most of the blog visitors are new visitors, so we don't have information on. But if there are product pages that you are getting visited from your existing customer, you will get their participant information also. You can also jump through the events. Like, for example, you want to just see the mouse move and jump there. You can do that. You can see directly jump there. And you can also jump through, like on the page scroll, you can jump through the section in the session where the page scroll happened. And you want to continuously watch all the recordings, you can do back and forth. We have this easy button available where you can go back and forth in session recording. On this table, you also get information like the browser information, the referral URL, which page they are visiting. If the survey variable is passed, that information is also available. And so there are a lot of other important information is available that you can quickly check it out. And also you can use this information to create filter. Like, if you want to just see pages that had error, let me just do that. It has any value. That way only see 0 is also an error. But yeah, that way only see people. That way only see the value, the only sessions that are errored out, that has errored in your user sessions. Now let's go to Heatmap. On Heatmap, you can see high level on this table. On the Heatmap section, you can see the engagement, the total views, the clicks, the rich click, error, and average scroll. And this is our information. This is engagement information. This information is important for you to what you need to do to improve on your page content, to improve these numbers and improve the user experience so that you get better engagement than what you have today. And to understand that, you can open any of the Heatmap. I'm not sharing the screen. I was not sharing the screen. Okay, I will go back to the Heatmap. I did not share the right screen. So on the Heatmap, I'll go back and sorry about that. I'll go back and show you what I was talking about on the Heatmap section, Heatmap table. But this is the Heatmap, the sample Heatmap of one of our blog page. I'll show you that what you can see from Qwary. You can see here the click events, mouse move, and page scrolling event. You can see page resolutions. If there is breaking between desktop, tablet, and mobile, you can do that. And when you're scrolling down, you can see what part of your page is getting more attention where they are clicking. You can see their engagement. If you want to quickly check out their movement across the page, you go to this move section, and you can see from here where your users are going, whether they are clicking on price, they are going to pricing, and where else they are in the page they are moving. You can get their engagement information. Same way, you can also see the page scroll, how far they're on the page they are scrolling. You can find that information from the scroll section itself. Like when you scroll down, you can see 60% of the people are scrolling to half of the page. And this is like in between. If you jump between your pages, you can also, from this drop down, you can select other pages and you can jump in on those pages from this heatmap section itself. Okay, now let me go back and show you what I was talking about. Sorry about that. I was talking about this table. In this table, when you go to the session recording table or session recording, from session recording to heatmap, this table records information like the engagement, the time engagement, the total number of views, the clicks, the rate click, the errors, and the average scroll. And these are the engagement information. And when you want to go into this, you hit and open this heat map for this page, you can expand that, and it will show you. You can directly jump onto this. You can directly jump on the click event, and it will redirect to the heat map. Okay, now let me show you the conversion funnel. Conversion funnel is where you can create, if you have a sales funnel, whether it's a top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, or bottom of the funnel, you can create a funnel in Qwary, whether it's your outside pages for your customer, for your lead, or inside product pages. If Qwary SDK is installed, you can create a funnel on those pages using Qwary. So you can define sample. Then I can see, like, if somebody is visiting, actually, yes, Qwary.com, and I can pick if pricing. When I can create as many of the steps. I can define as many of the steps that I need that for the funnel that I need to measure. Usually, let me give you an example. For your product, that funnel might look different. Like for Qwary, people who are signing up for trial, we want them to create surveys and then launch that survey, and we want them to reach analytics. So we create these funnels differently than, like, we create funnel on the stages. The stages are different, how many people are going to create, and then we define then we analyze on how many of the percent of the people are dropping from create survey to launch survey or to analytics. And these are the areas that we need to improve on. And we also see some customers are moving in the funnel, sticking to the product better than other pool of customers. That's where we also, if you can see our content of the blog, also we are trying to target through SEO and through our marketing effort. We are trying to target audience who are more sticking to our product, and that's where this is all learning, all coming from our funnel, the funnel that we have created. So if you have the sample funnel created, you can click on analyze. You can see the total number of sessions, their conversion rate, what is the overall drop-off rate. So you can see high level, then people who are visiting our homepage, they're only 5% is going to pricing page. This is where we are improving our homepage, landing page. These are our improvement areas. And you can also change this visualization if you need. If you want to change this visualization, you can change that. You can also see the trend. You can see a breakdown. And this is where, like, this you can do through Google Analytics and Mixpanel. How are we different? And this is where we are different, because we are recording sessions. We are also we are giving you an option where you can click on all the sessions that drop in between the funnel. You can click on this, and now you have all the user sessions that drop in between the funnel. You can analyze them. You can also go to Heatmap and see either the engagement with the pages is different than other people, other target users, and you can also analyze that because we have created a filter from the funnel step. You can analyze the Heatmap section as well. So that is where Qwary is very powerful. So And we already, like, if you want to create different reports and do very segmented study, we are, if you don't remember, again telling you, you can create as many number of, we don't have a cap on number of reports they can create. You can create as many of the number of reports and apply your filters. Okay. And whenever you want to get notified, you can create notifications for yourself using here. All right, let's go back to, now we have covered session recording, heat map, and conversion funnel. Now I will show you prototype testing. Prototype testing is for UX designer, UI developers. If you are in a product team, the number one thing that we learned when we talk to product team was to help them launch the product successfully. They want to collect feedback on their designs. Now, Qwary was already, if you remember, Qwary was already very powerful in conducting video interviews. We have a lot of customers do using Qwary for video interviews. We enhanced that experience for prototype testing. Now you can conduct video interviews on your design, and that is what I'm going to show you in the sample that we have created. When you are creating a project with concept and usability testing, when you open this survey will look different than your traditional survey. It will have all the question type that we are supporting in traditional survey, but only thing is different here is sorry, from traditional survey and this prototype testing survey, we have one more option here where you can integrate your design links, prototype design links from Figma, InVision, Adobe, and Miro. We support more. I can list that down on our blog, but we support more. So you can add this design. You can see one of the sample design is integrated. You can also enable the session recording, like if you want to see the session recording of that. Now you can integrate this design on any question type. Right now I have integrated this for video question type because I want to conduct video interviews. Now, one thing I want to show you, like if you're relaunching your product and want to use in-product survey to connect with your existing audience, you can also launch this prototype testing, conduct prototype testing on your product using on-product survey, where you can define similar like in-product survey that we had. You can define the, you can also show this prototype testing survey only when that events are triggered and certain audience rule that you want. Or you can use for generic purpose for focus study. Let me show you this live survey, how it looks. Let me open that in. So that will give you this is the one sample survey that we have created for prototype testing. Now you can see, because the product design is integrated, your users can interact with the design, and once they are done, once they are done interacting, you can ask them to leave a video interview, or video feedback, audio feedback, or text in a text format. In a video survey, we already were transcribing all the conversion that were happening in a video conversion or audio. We were able to transcribe that and translate, and we're applying sentimental AI on top of that. All of that you can do it. That's more power to that. The only thing we did here is we extended that for UX designer. If you want to collect feedback on design, you can now integrate with the prototype testing surveys. You can integrate your Figma design and collect feedback. The thing is, this opens up new use cases for Qwary, and Qwary is, if you are launching the product, this is going to save a lot of money, like because you are collecting and validating your design before the launch. This is going to reduce the cost of the launch and helping you build product from the day one. You're building a product that's your customer want. You're not building a product in assumptions and then reiterating. That costs more. That's why with the prototype testing, you can actually reduce the cost of building a product. And analytics looks very similar to traditional survey. It's not very different. You get access to, if you have NPS, sentiment, trends. You have already seen that. I'm not going to touch base on all of this section. If you are new to this and if you're new to this and you want us to go through that, you can schedule a demo on our web with our sales team. Go to qwary.com and go click on get a demo. Our team will help you walk you through entire insight that we offer today. But this webinar is just focused on what we launched in 2023. So I'm not going to go through the insights. But if you are aware of traditional survey, there is a survey insights, the same insight that you will get it here in for your concept and usability testing surveys. Now, think about that. We are collecting feedback. When you are launching a survey, we are actually behind the scene. We are creating a very strong customer profile, and there we are recording our entire customer journey. So when you go to contact today, when you go to contact and open a contact, let me open myself. When you open a contact now, you can see entire customer journey with your product, with your website. You can see what they're doing, what their overall customer satisfaction metrics are. That was already available in 2022. But because we launched session, we are also logging in 2022. We are also logging all the survey that your contact is participating in. You can see all the survey events in this activity. We extended this to our session recording also. So let's say, for example, Harvard Qwary, and I want to see all the sessions. You can replay their sessions and see what actually, like, for example, you want to do study on your customer who has churned. You can open up that contact here and look at their session recording and see why they lost interest. If somebody is giving you bad rating and your customer service team wants to see what led them to give you bad rating, you can also come back to this view and you can replay their sessions and understand. With survey is way customer is sharing information, session recording, Heatmap, conversion from, these are all ways the customer is what not telling you, right? More and more what's happening, the reason also behind this for this launch was what we are seeing, and when we are talking to our customers, the brands that we work with, 1 in 26 customer is only talking to you. 25 of that customer is not talking to you. Either they are finding information on their own or they're losing interest. So the customer feedback survey can give you insight on 1 on 26 customer. You are already not aware what your 25, the other majority of your customer who is not talking to you. And that's why session recording Heatmap is going to be very powerful. That now you can understand what your customer is not even sharing with you. So that's why session recording, we felt we need to introduce this in our product so that we can create a very holistic journey about your customers and give you insight on what led your customer to losing interest in your product. So this is what I want to show. And last part of this webinar, I want to touch base on integration. I want to touch base on this integration part. Let me just do time check. We are about to get time. So integration part, if you have a survey, we had an integrate tab, if you remember, right? So what used to happen, because the integrate tab was inside a survey, you had to, if you create a connection with your CRM tools, your Slack software or helpdesk software, you have to repeat that process for all of your survey, even though you already made connection one time. We thought it was a bad user experience, so that's why we launched something called Integration Marketplace. Now, Integration Marketplace is where you can use this, like how you can launch our SDK. You'll find some of the useful information, like how you can launch Qwary SDK, using how you can launch our JavaScript SDK, how you can launch using Google Tag Manager. You'll find the helpful guide for that. You can also leverage our integrations. You can also, like, for example, we also have mobile app SDK for iOS, Android. You can also follow from Integration Marketplace. You'll find the information, the steps that you need to do to integrate Qwary on your and use these integrations. Those steps are available here. You can check that out. But Like say for example, for Slack and HubSpot and Salesforce, for that third-party tools, you want to create a connection now from centralized place. We'll show you. We have tried our best to give you the guide on how you can build the connections. So you can build this connection from here. You can read documentation, and once this connection is built, you can use that connection to in a survey. When you go to integrate tab, once this connection is built, you can reuse that connection across all of your survey. So but this now we have reduced a way where you are managing your connections with these tools, and this is where you can manage that. And you can also see all the connected accounts from this. You can all the connected accounts and all the survey that have been, all the workflow that have been using this integrations. And let me high level show you what our connections. So we have Slack, Salesforce, HubSpot, Zendesk, Freshdesk, Jira. We have Snowflake. Snowflake, we are going to do official launch on this sooner. We do bidirectional integration for Snowflake, Salesforce, and HubSpot, also on Zendesk. Meaning is somewhere there is some activity on the tickets on Zendesk, you can trigger Qwary survey as a result. And we are going to do official launch on this soon. And same way wireframing. This is the wireframing design that we support. Miro, InVision, Marvel, Just in Mind, Framer, ProtoPie, Axure. We also support other InVision and Adobe. And one more thing, we get a lot of requests on whether we support integratory, and probably we do support integratory connection. So that is also available. For Zapier, if you're using Zapier, you don't need to leave Qwary. If you're using you don't need to leave Qwary to build Zapier connection now. You can use you can use our Zapier integrations to build Zapier Connect integrations to build connections, and that all available to Qwary UI. You don't need to leave this UI and go to Zapier and build connection, come back. You don't need to do all that. Okay, you can do that from here. And that is all because of Zapier. That's more versatile tool. They let you embed their design into your product. Okay, so I'm coming to an end. So this is what I want you guys to take on from this webinar is now with Qwary, Qwary become more powerful, and Qwary is going to let you bridge between product, customer, and your market. The Qwary is going to help you solve a lot of problems related to product adoption, churn, concept and usability testing. You're optimizing your content, and in 2024, our focus is going to be AI. That's what I said. And after this demo, if you have any questions about our focus and you want to request any new feature, you can always reach out to us on hello@qwary.com. Again, our email is for reaching out. Don't reach out to us on email or get a demo. A lot of people on get a demo are reaching out to us using Gmail account. I'll be honest. If you're sharing a Gmail account and you're not sharing a business email, we are not going to be entertaining that demo request. So make sure you share your business emails when you are requesting get a demo option. Okay. And if you have a question after this, reach out to us on hello@qwary.com. Thanks for joining in today, and hope you have great December, and hope to see you guys in 2024. Thank you.